Coming up on the Prep School Promise. It's Rise and Grind. Find out how some of our students are hitting the weights before the sun rises in 0-hour weight training.
We have classes capped at 30, and we've been full in each of them. We want to make sure kids have that onus to actually make sure they keep on coming and have that responsibility that this is for credit.
It's fitness that's earning students additional credits.
Our scholars are showing their school spirit and style. We're taking a closer look at spirit wear on our campuses. Who's rocking the best school swag?
And midterm progress reports and open gradebooks are being piloted in some of our schools.
The fact that we can track things and know exactly what's missing, exactly where she stands, what she needs to do to get better, really allows her to be able to gauge her progress.
Learn how they're helping students at Cicero stay on track and keeping parents in the loop.
And that's all coming up on the Prep School Promise.
I'm Cade Huseth, a senior here at Veritas Prep.
And I'm Vivian Curie, also a senior here at Veritas.
Welcome to this month's episode of the Prep School Promise, where we showcase the work that's being put in for over a year to implement changes at our high schools thanks to your feedback.
One of those changes happens before sunrise. Students are staying fit and earning credit during our 0-hour weight training program, which is being piloted at some of our academies.
Mr. McAfee has been a big supporter of the athletics department, athletics and everything overall, and we kind of been talking about doing a weight training class for the last couple years, and finally came to fruition this year, and it's been a lot of fun with the 0-hour, and we have a 7th hour as well. It's a 4-credit class for the first time, and it's been a great experience so far. Most of them are going to be involved in athletics, not all of them, but and then it's kind of, so one of the goals is just kind of promote that general understanding of safe techniques in the weight room and how to get stronger and healthier. We have classes capped at 30, and we've been full in each of them. We want to make sure kids have that onus to actually make sure they keep on coming and have that responsibility that this is for credit. So the weight room's still in progress, so we've been making some adjustments here and there, and then we got it all finished here about September. So I think it's the best way to get your mind going in the morning too, getting your body going, get some mind going, and then hopefully you're wide awake for that first period class.
Once a week, students get to trade in their uniform for spirit wear, adding a fun and stylish break to the dress code.
Well, we're so excited to be upping our game this year a little bit. We've had spirit days 3 or 4 a year. We've done that for quite a long time, and we're excited this year to make those more frequent. And so we have a Wednesday spirit day every week. Students are able to wear their spirit wear on Wednesday and really have an opportunity to kind of show off a little bit about the sport that they participate in.
And I think it's really one of the most fun things that we've instituted this year because it really helps cultivate the excitement around campus, or around sports and other clubs, and it just kind of helps you connect with the student body.
To be an athlete here at Veritas Prep, you're joining something bigger than just yourself, right? A team is greater than one individual, and Spirit Days are a great opportunity for our athletes to show that and show their pride to be a part of that team and show the unity with their team when they're all having the same uniforms on. And additionally, all the other students at the school get to show their pride and their support for our athletes and just for the school in itself. It's a really beautiful thing.
Thinking about the classical ideal that we strive to inculcate in our students, we hope that students will grow morally, intellectually, and athletically. It's very obvious how a couple of those things can happen during the school day, but unless students are really brought into the idea of participating in athletics, some students might not have that natural draw. So I think it's great for peers to be able to see their classmates know that they're participating in cheer or in pep band or in soccer or in swim or cross country, and maybe gain a little bit of curiosity about what it might be like for them to do that.
What I love most about Spirit Days is it allows me to express myself in the multiple extracurriculars that I do outside of school, like mock trial.
What I love about Spirit Day is how it allows me and my teammates to recognize each other in the hallways, like Veritas basketball. Transparency meets success with our new open gradebooks and progress reports, which are allowing students and their parents to maintain a better view of their academic performance.
Open Gradebooks is a new initiative here at Great Hearts, and Cicero Preparatory was one of the academies that started with a pilot this year. So our goal was really to open them up and start to see how it's working for faculty, how it's working for students and for parents, and then refine it a little bit more to really be able to launch it to more academies.
My daughter happens to kind of keep track of what she's doing, and she's somebody that likes to know where she stands, and so the fact that we can track things and know exactly what's missing, exactly where she stands, what she needs to do to get better, and show her to where she is along the way really allows her to be able to gauge her progress and not feel like she's kind of in the dark as to where her schoolwork is, and always wonder if she's falling behind or if she's caught up. And I think that it helps her gauge her progress from the beginning to end and not necessarily having to rush at the end and not necessarily feeling lost along the way.
In October, our whole family was hit with walking pneumonia, and my sixth grader, my son, missed a week of school. And because of the access to Power School, I was able to kind of give that power back to him and say, you know, let's look at what you're missing. And because of the teachers doing their due diligence to keep track and, you know, keep the gradebook up to date, my son was able to look back and say, okay, this is what I'm missing. And then he was able to go and have really honest and healthy conversations with his teachers to be able to make up those assignments.
I do think it's a success because I would say overall the teacher morale is higher. They also feel like their conversations with students can now be about particular things in their classroom versus what did I get on that quiz. And now they really have a lot more support from the parents as well, because parents have the information they need to support their student, and so it's really allowed us to continue to be a very relational educational model. And then on the student side, especially for the high school students, they also have access. It's allowed them to take responsibility, and I think feel like they have more agency in how they're doing at our schools.
This new system is helping everybody stay motivated, set goals, and make adjustments before it's too late in the term. It's really a game changer for staying ahead this semester.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Prep School Promise. We'll be back next month with more updates.
And until then, have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. And go Falcons!